Hello lovely people, welcome to episode 5 of Captain of My Shed. I hope you've had a great Christmas. I had an interesting one. What you can't see now is I don't really have a floor. We're back down to bare concrete in here after having a flood on the 23rd of December. Spent Christmas Eve ripping up the floor, and I've been thinking about how to repair it now. I might have a few ideas. It might even form a future episode. But this episode is about Christmas present numero uno for the captain. It's the Dewalt DWE7485. Rolls off the tongue. It's a sight saw. I have a second-hand sight saw up in the workshop at the moment. And anyone who's into woodworking, and certainly woodworking using power tools from time to time, knows that a table saw is probably the cornerstone. If you can cut straight and right angles every time consistently, then you're a step ahead and you'll create less work for yourself. This is a sight saw, like I said, so it's designed really to turn up on a building site, get unboxed, start cutting, start ripping sheets of plywood and OSB board, stuff like that, ready for the building job. I'm not using it in the same way, obviously, but because it's a bit smaller and more compact, it's the ideal thing for a small workshop. It's what a lot of small woodworking setups use as sight saws. I'm going to unbox this one for you, and then at the end I'll show you what it's all about and explain why I've chosen this and why I'm upgrading at all. So let's take a look. This is a sight saw, and they're designed to take out to a job site. They're set up, plugged in, and start ripping wood. That's what they're designed to do. And that sounds like quite a blunt instrument, but actually they are capable of producing some really nice accurate cuts. And in my little workshop, this kind of thing is perfect because size-wise it's great, but also once you get into the kind of price point that this comes in at, which is nearly 500 pounds, you're getting a really nice accurate tool, particularly out of the Dewalt. I'll talk about that a little bit later in a minute. So let's take you through a few of the specs of this. 1850 watt motor, 5,800 RPM on the blade. A bit of a retro reference for you there. It has a 65mm cut height from deck to blade top, and it has, once the fence is fully extended, it has a 622mm cutting distance. This blade is neat. This little lip comes over here to support your workpiece out here, and stows away when you want to go back into normal ripping. Rack and pinion system as well. Really solid bit of kit. The fence alone is worth the money. I think it's a really decent bit of kit. Once it's locked in place, it's rock solid, and because it's fixed on both ends, you get a really nice straight cut that won't wobble when you're pushing the cut piece through. You can your further adjustment, unclip it like that. You can move this onto this point here, move it onto the other side of the saw. Handy for me because I'm going to want to use it as a little bit of a fence. I'll put a jig on that side, a little bit of a fence for a router table. So really nice versatile bit of kit there. This comes with it. It's pretty good. It's metal construction, which a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are plastic. It does have a little bit of play in it. Very difficult to get this kind of system without play. There might be some fettling I can do to tighten that up, but it's pretty good, I have to say. As far as these kind of guides go, it's not bad at all. I believe that dial's pretty accurate as well, looking at some other reviews. The cast aluminium tabletop is supposed to be dead flat. Again, I'll do a more in-depth review once I've used it for a while. But it's supposed to be a good, flat, accurate table, which means I can make a nice 90-degree cut once I've got that set to 90 degrees. Very little wobble coming from the blade apparently as well. So again, that'll reduce any marks that I'm going to get, any saw marks I'm going to get on anything I cut, which means I won't have to sand it out later. Other nice things, yeah, on the side of the fence again, there's a neat little stowage for the push stick. It's 22 kilos, so pretty light if you want to move it around. This is going to be a fairly permanent fixture. I'm going to have it on a cabinet that I make later, but I may want to take it to a job at some point, and then 22 kilos is not bad, is it? That's pretty light. Nice big emergency off button that I can hit with my knee for the times that I'm pulling my hand out of the blade with my other hand and all I've got is my knee left to save the day. It has this flap here as well to cover the on button, which is great if you've got little kids wandering into your workshop, like my son did in that other video where he normally stuck his nearly stuck his fingers together. It comes with a spare well, not a spare rhyming knife, a different rhyming knife. If you're cutting loads of sheet, this is perfect. Stops your fingers from getting in anywhere close to the blade, and dust extraction on here as well. The rhyming knife situation on this is pretty cool actually, and that's the best way to show you. If I flip this round, you possibly can't see it. There's a small yellow wheel under here, and you just unscrew it a couple of times, pull it towards you with your fingers, and the rhyming knife comes out. Pull it back in. Done. I mean, I've never been able to change a rhyming knife that quickly. Normally you've got to undo these screws and lift that plate up, but yeah, well, you saw how easy that was. That's pretty neat. It's got a 45-degree tilt on the blade, and it comes with a 3-year warranty as well from Dewalt. All round, first impressions are, it looks like it's going to live up to all the reviews that I've spent hours poring over. It looks like a fantastic piece of kit. Yeah, I'm excited to use this. I'll keep this fairly short video, just an unboxing. If you're interested in this, then you'll be interested in the video. If not, probably not. But either way, like, subscribe, and have a great start to the new year, people. Take care.